Today we've got some major updates you won't want to miss. First up, we've got some lighthearted and fun news about Steven Wisman, Jana Duggar's new husband, that might just change the way you see him. A recent Instagram video from his sister has sparked some buzz, and we're here to break it all down for you. Could Steven be the playful addition the Duggar family needs? Stick around to find out. Next, we're diving into something truly heartwarming that left Jana Duggar in tears. Jana opened up about her emotional experience at her sister Jana's wedding, and we've got all the touching details. You won't want to miss the sweet story of sisterly love. And if you've been following Jana's wedding closely, you'll definitely want to hear the latest fan theories. Familiar faces from the Counting On TLC crew were spotted at the event. But were they just guests? Or could Jana's big day have been secretly filmed for TLC? We've got all the clues and speculation coming your way. Finally, we're unpacking Jill Duggar's explosive new memoir, Counting the Cost. If you thought you knew the Duggars, think again. Jill's revelations about her father Jim Bob's manipulation and control might just leave you enraged. How much worse can it get? Stay tuned to find out. Alright, let's dive in. In a video shared on Instagram by Steven Wisman's sister, Steven is seen walking alongside his new wife, Jana Duggar, on some train tracks. But this isn't your typical stroll. Steven decided to add a little humor to the scene, swaying his hips dramatically while playfully strutting down the tracks. It's a side of him that we haven't seen before, and it's already gotten fans talking. While some fans are loving this goofy moment, others are, let's say, more taken aback. One fan jokingly commented, "Mr. Jana Duggar is defrauding me in those shorts and showing all those arms and biceps. My eyes need to be cleansed by bleach. Nike, 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 quickly run to the prayer closet." Clearly, the sight of Steven showing off his arms and legs is a bit too much for some of the more conservative Duggar fans who are used to seeing the family dressed more modestly. Another fan humorously chimed in, comparing the situation to the famous Disney character Mushu from Mulan, saying, "For whatever reason, your comment reminded me of Mushu saying, 'Dishonor. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.' But for the sake of the Duggar fandom, they added a twist: Nike, Nike on you, Nike on your shorts, Nike on your shoulders. Defraud, defraud on me." It's clear that even though Steven's playful moment sparks some mock outrage, it's all in good fun, with fans having a laugh over the strict modesty rules the Duggar family is known for. And while Steven may come across as a bit of a goofball, as one fan commented, it seems his charm may have worked on Jana. "I think he grew on her," the fan added, hinting that maybe Steven's lighthearted personality was exactly what Jana needed after years of being in the public eye as the reserved, eldest Duggar daughter. And let's not forget those hips, they're definitely getting their share of attention. So what do you think? Could Steven's goofy, fun-loving side be a refreshing change for Jana, who spent most of her life under the serious gaze of her family and fans? Next, we're discussing something truly heartwarming that brought one of the Duggar sisters to tears. Jana Duggar, to be exact. That's right, Jana recently opened up about her emotional experience at her sister Jana Duggar's wedding, and we've got all the details for you, from behind-the-scenes moments to sweet sisterly love. This is one story you don't want to miss, so let's jump right in. Recently, Jana Duggar took to Instagram to share beautiful photos from her sister Jana's wedding to Steven Wisman. While most of the Duggar family has expressed their joy for Jana finally tying the knot, it seems this wedding hit Jana in a particularly emotional way. Jana opened up on her latest podcast episode, where she revealed how impactful the day was for her. According to Jana's wedding brought back many memories of the family's past, especially considering that Jana was the last of the older Duggar sisters to get married. Jana confessed that she couldn't help but cry each time they discussed Jana's wedding, as it was such a long-awaited day. Jana, known for her sweet, patient nature, had been a steadfast support to all of her siblings as they got married, always cheering them on despite being the oldest and still single. Jana expressed how proud and happy she was to finally support Jana in her special moment, a sentiment that brought her to tears. Fans of Counting On were deeply moved by Jana's heartfelt words, flooding her Instagram comments with love and support. One fan commented, "You can tell Jana has such a sweet heart, and it's so nice to see her happiness for Jana's big day." Another fan wrote, "I'd love to see Jana on your podcast. Her journey of waiting on God's timing is so inspiring." But that wasn't the only surprise from Jana's wedding. Jana also shared some behind-the-scenes photos featuring the production crew from Counting On. It turns out, despite the TLC show's cancellation, the Duggar family has maintained close ties with the production team. Fans were delighted to see the reunion and commented on how it showcased the strong relationships the Duggars had built with the crew over the years. Of course, many couldn't stop gushing over Jana's stunning wedding dress, which stole the show in every picture. Beyond the wedding, Jinger and her husband Jeremy Vuolo have been making the most of their time together. Shortly after celebrating Jana's wedding, Jinger shared a sweet video from a beach trip with Jeremy, captioning it, "There's nothing better than a sunset at the beach with Jeremy Vuolo." The couple has been busy with home renovations in Los Angeles, but managed to carve out some quality time for a little R&R. Fans were quick to comment on the post, calling them couple goals and expressing how happy they were to see Jinger and Jeremy thriving. It's so heartwarming to see Jinger's deep love and admiration for her sister Jana, and how emotional the wedding day was for her. It's clear that despite the ups and downs, the Duggar siblings still have strong family bonds. What did you think about Jinger's tearful revelation? And what are your thoughts on Jana's long-awaited wedding? Then we're diving into the latest buzz surrounding Jana Duggar's wedding to Steven Wisman, and the surprising sighting of familiar faces from the Counting On TLC crew at the event. Fans have been eagerly following every detail of the wedding, and now there's speculation about whether Jana's big day was secretly filmed by TLC, or if the crew was simply there as guests. Stick around as we break down all the clues and fan theories. As photos and clips from Jana and Steven's wedding continue to emerge, many fans were thrilled to see glimpses of the happy couple and their bridal party, which included Jinger, Joanna, and Jessa as the maid of honor. But what really caught fans' attention were the appearances of several TLC crew members who had worked closely with the Duggar family during their years on 19 Kids and Counting On. Several Redditors began speculating whether TLC might have been filming Jana's wedding, similar to how Jessa and Jill's nuptials were covered in the past. Some fans pointed out that Jinger shared stories on her social media showing TLC crew members, raising questions about their presence. Could this mean that TLC is preparing a secret wedding special? However, not everyone believes this theory. Some fans quickly dismissed the idea, arguing that if TLC had filmed the wedding, it would have already been advertised or aired by now. Many believe the crew was invited as personal guests rather than as part of any filming endeavor. Redditors also reminded everyone of the Duggar family's close relationship with certain crew members, like the beloved sound guy, Jim, who was often treated like family. In fact, during a recent episode of Jinger and Jeremy Vuolo's podcast, Jinger opened up about getting emotional when she saw the TLC crew after the ceremony, explaining how they stayed up late catching up with them. This moment further fueled speculation, with some wondering if their late-night gathering could indicate behind-the-scenes filming. Still, others are convinced that the crew was simply there to support the family and relive old memories, given how integral they were to the Duggars' lives for over a decade. One of the more intriguing points fans noticed was the presence of professional videographer equipment in some of the wedding photos. This raised eyebrows, with some fans speculating that if Jana did have her wedding filmed, it might not have been for TLC, but rather a private video project. Others believe that Jana and Steven, who have been more private than other Duggar couples, may eventually release a personal wedding video, similar to what Jessa and Jill have done in the past. As the discussions continue online, opinions remain divided. Some think the Duggar family may be moving away from their past ties with reality TV, especially after the cancellation of Counting On in the wake of Josh Duggar's scandals. Others believe there's always a chance TLC could reconnect with the family under different circumstances. So was the TLC crew at Jana Duggar's wedding as guests? Or was there more going on behind the scenes while the rumors swirl?